we're getting organic garden soil to add to our compost.
So we're gonna get some weed control fabric.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on the bottom of our garden so none of the weeds, like, you know, get up in there. Even though it's not organic like the rest of our garden, it's still necessary.
And this is only $9.97 for a 3x50, so it'll be perfect.
Indeed.
We're gonna grab 10 cinder blocks. They're 8" by 16". They'll be just high enough to really get the soil in there, but they'll form a 4x4 little garden. We can always add on to it later if we'd like.
Alright, so what we're doing is we're getting two 2x10 chicken wire sets so we can keep all those little guys, little critters out, you know? Like you said before.
Yeah, no.
You know, bro.
So this is actually a little bit cheaper than getting 2x25. We wanted enough room to cover the perimeter of our 4x4 garden, so we'll have to cut the next one over, but it's a little bit cheaper. It's going to come out to $12 total.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of labor because you got to size it and cut it right, but you know, it'll be worth it when you have beautiful vegetables that aren't attacked by squirrels. We have here are fully certified organic vegetables, and we have two types of tomatoes, Big Beef and Champion, whatever that's called. And we also have
got some squash.
That's not squash, those are bell peppers.
Bell peppers, I mean.
We also have quite a variety of seeds, you know, just to switch it up. So what we did was we thought that we might get the seedlings or the sprouts first, so we have something that's growing and actually
immediately.
You know, yeah, immediately we can harvest in a couple days, well, weeks. And then the seeds are going to take a little bit longer, but they're also going to be really good because they're the fastest growing out of most of the vegetables.
And all the seeds are organic.
So the space back here is just we're just going to be using a 4x4 area. This is my backyard. Like there's houses over here, houses over here. We got a nice little lemon tree on the side. Oh, yeah, nice little lemon tree. Nice little lemons. This used to be like a big dump. Like a lot of people in my house would leave their old furniture here. So we just cleaned it up. Cleaned up some of the trash that was here. There's a lot of broken glass, but I think we're gonna work with it.
Place to live. There's lots of broken glass and little fun stuff and surprises you're gonna find, which is probably best if you get them out of the soil.
And that's why we are using organic soil and organic compost.
Yeah, and that's why we're making a raised bed, because like we don't want to plant necessarily on this isn't the best for growing vegetables.
But we do want to turn over the soil just to eliminate any weeds that might be in there, and also give a more stable platform for all these cinder blocks to go on.
Yeah.
All right, so now that the soil's turned up a little bit, we can start laying the landscape fabric to make sure that weeds don't get in there, and then we can start laying down the bricks.
Right now we're laying down the landscape fabric, so we're just gonna put it around like everywhere we're planning on planting, and that way the weeds won't get up, and it'll just be the plants that we actually want to grow.
And just the organic soil will be in there.
Yep. All right, so what we've done is laid down the little outskirts of our garden here, and laid down the, what's it called?
Landscape fabric.
Landscape fabric, and then outlined it with our cinder blocks.
So we're mixing compost and soil. Towards the bottom of the raised bed, you want a little bit more compost, and then towards the top, you want a higher concentration of the soil. So we're going to try to mix it together as best as possible. That's going to provide a really nutrient-rich platform for the garden.
Should we do the whole bag?
Yeah.
So right now what we're doing is we're mixing more soil than what we need in the middle with the compost, and then we're going to transfer the soil that we're mixing here into the cinder block squares that are on the outsides.
So we can plant our nice other vegetables and flowers in there.
So we just filled up the cinder block holes with some of the same soil compost mix to make it really nice and nutrient rich. Now we're going to clear some space so we can put the planted seedlings inside the soil, and we'll also make a little space for our seeds to go in there.
So I planted some of the banana peppers on the holes of the cinder blocks, the little squares, and then we're going to take these tomato seedlings and put them in the squares as well. And then the center part of our bed will be the seedlings, the lettuce
and the other seeds that we have. So we'll try to get the seedlings in the perimeter, and then all the seeds to kind of grow in the middle. So in all the packaging, they have how deep you should put it. So the arugula said 1/4 inch deep. So we're approximately going to do that 1/4 inch depth.
It also explains how much sun it should get, how much water, and the space between them, and how long it would take to sprout and you're able to harvest.
Our completed garden, we put our chicken wire around, and once again, here are our little doors, and the tomatoes can grow up in this on a vine, and then yeah, basically now all we got to do is just water it and wait and see what happens.